y'all. Mother. Sorry, that's my mom. So, I don't see anybody in the comments, but I'm just gonna start talking. So, a lot of stuff happened last night. um, so, for those of you that know, I mean, if you subscribe to me, if you're watching this live, you probably already know. But so a couple weeks back, I made a video called 5-star flopped and here's why. And so basically that video was just me talking about the history of 5-star and why they were unsuccessful, what caused them to be unsuccessful, and like ways I would go about fixing the group. And so one of the former members of fiestar, Cheska, went live on sorry, that's my dog. She went live on Twitch last night, I think. Yeah, she went live on like Twitch yesterday, I think. And she basically revealed a lot about her time in fiestar. And if you don't know, Cheska was an original member of the group. She left in 2014. The reason she left was not known up until now, and she revealed a lot. And so I want to basically go over what she said as a continuation, as an update, obviously, as you can tell by the title, to what happened to fiestar, because I don't want to remake the video since it's already up. But I do want to add more information, as this is a pretty big revelation. So, hello, mother. You shocked me. You in the middle of a live stream, first of all. So, can you greet me? My name is Young Hui. Hello. Is she an English speaker? Yes, she's an English speaker. So there's this thread on Twitter that I found. It's from Candy Girls MP3. So everything that I will be getting on, like everything that I'll be saying, is basically from this thread and also from Cheska's live stream. I will link this tweet in the description of this live if you want to go watch it after this video, after I'm done streaming. Because I mean, the live is like 4 hours long, and so I couldn't watch it. But basically a lot of what's summarized up, like a lot of what is said, the most important things that she talks about, is summarized up in this thread. So I'm going to be talking about what Cheska said about her time in fiestar. So Cheska started out by saying that she signed a non-disclosure with the company after she left fiestar, but that she doesn't think that it's real. And so basically she's saying a lot of shit about her group and the members and the company in this thread. So the first thing that she said was basically that she and the other members all felt like slaves because of the contract that they signed, and that they were Kakao M's first group, and so that there were bound to be mistakes. She also said that the companies like Kakao M are sharks because of how they put idols into debt, and that she originally was enticed into becoming a K-pop idol by the promise of becoming the quote-unquote second BoA. Anyways, so she said that she had no friends and that she was backstabbed and bullied throughout her time. We'll get into by who. But She basically said that the members of Fiestar did not get along well, especially with Cheska, and I believe specifically because Cheska is Korean American. She was born in America and moved to Korea to become a K-pop idol, if I am not mistaken. Why are you guys talking about the lengths of Twitch streams? I really do not care. Anyways, so, and she wants to clarify that she did not leave the group due to the change in concept because, as most of you know, if you watch the video I made, Fiestar changed their concept from like cute to sexy in like 2014, 2015. And she wants to clarify that's not the reason she left. She left because the members, like I said, did not get along. And it says here that Cheska said that she talked to Jay, one of the members, about trying to get closer as a group so that they would be able to function better. But Jay said basically that they're not friends and that they're here to do business, what have you. Let's see. The members, okay, somebody said that they didn't get along, but Cheska claimed that she was bullied by them, essentially. Cheska said that the worst was Yezi, sorry, and that she and Yezi really did not get along. And she said that she doesn't really know what to think of people who are fans of her, as the company never really let them interact with their fans, and so she didn't really have a close relationship with the fans. Okay, first of all, okay, anyways, I'm gonna ignore all the people being stupid in the comments. Like, guys, okay, I'm literally in the middle of giving an update. If you guys would just listen, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. And she basically said that the members in the company didn't really believe that she would leave. But Cheska kept insisting that they needed to get along and to grow closer as a group to succeed, and the members kept resisting. And so the company gave her two options: to either never make music in Korea again or to give them money. So she paid them the money to avoid going to court to, like, you know, get out of the contract. Let's see. She also stated that Kakao M forced her to get double eyelid surgery when she didn't want to. What? Anyways, she stated that the happiest moment in her entire career as a K-pop idol was when IU like shouted her out on Twitter. And that was basically it. And also, I think she mentioned something about meeting her boyfriend. And apparently one of the members made a very passive-aggressive comment about her being close with IU, which is weird because apparently one of the members, I think it was Hyemi, who said that she was close with them. But I'll get into the members specifically later. So, guys, for those of you who are joining, I'm going to post this video so you can watch it back. So please stop spamming the comments with what's going on, what's happening. I'm not going to restate everything that I'm saying for people who are joining the live stream because we'd be here forever and I would never get into what I'm talking about. Anyways, so she Apparently, she was familiar with one of the members of Stellar, who I also made a video on, if you know. And she said that one of the members from Stellar, Hyun, was very sweet to her. And she also stated that Lime from Hello Venus was nice to her as well. She also stated that Lindsay and Hami were also very nice to her and that they were never mean to her, unlike the other members in the group. She said that one of the members, Chao Lu, don't come for me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, is two-faced, and that she never bullied her, but that she was very, I guess, two-faced. I'm literally gonna turn off the comments if you guys don't stop. Anyways, Cheska said that she felt like the company took advantage of her, and that people were claiming in the comments that, like, you know, oh, Mamamoo's company and BTS's company seem to care about them. And she basically said, like, no, that's not the case at all. Companies only care about money. And she also stated, and I guess this is something that's kind of well known, but like the integration of Korean Americans into the K-pop industry can be, I guess, kind of difficult at times, considering the difference in, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like cultural differences, essentially, despite both of them both being Korean. Anyways, she stated, well, that her experience was bad, that she's sure that other Korean Americans in the industry have probably had a better experience than her, but this was just her personal experience, and we'll get into why her being Korean American was so difficult. But she said that she gained no skills from like being a K-pop idol, and that she basically, it was like nothing that she experienced or learned while being a K-pop idol helps her right now. And she said that as a trainee, they completely changed her singing and dancing style, and that they wanted to mold her into their vision of what they wanted her to be and not, you know, who she actually was. And she also wasn't allowed to speak English while she was a trainee. And that when she would be asked to speak English in interviews after they debuted, she would get nervous because she would be banned and like receive backlash from the company for speaking English because they didn't want her to. She also stated that she was basically forced to sign a contract since she was an only child. And she had a brother who died when she was younger. And the person who basically coerced her into signing the contract said, like, think of your family. Your parents just lost a son, which is really fucked up. And she stated that the guy who did that isn't in the company anymore. Thank God, but still, that's fucked up. Let's see. She originally thought that she was going to be a solo artist, but they ended up putting her in a group. And that prior to becoming an idol, she never listened to K-pop and she only knew about BoA, and so she really had no idea what she was getting herself into. And that she originally wanted to try out for American Idol, but she never saw any Asian Americans on American Idol, so she decided to become a K-pop idol instead. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to like scroll through this thread because it's really long. Um, she said that she came to Korea to pursue her dream, and that people told her that being a trainee was hard work, and that she doesn't think that the industry will ever train because that's just how, the industry is. And I think I mentioned this in the video, but prior to her leaving fiestar, or sorry, like let me correct myself because people will literally lose their shit if I pronounce it wrong. Fiestar, she had a solo career shortly, but it was very short lived as she decided that music was not making her happy anymore, and she says that she hates music. And she also says that she thinks the training system will get a lot worse because they make so much money off of the way they treat the idols like shit. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um, she also claims, she said that she wanted to make it clear that this was not about K-pop in general, and that this is specific to her experience as an idol and the time that she spent being an idol. She says that her boyfriend was the only thing that kept her from killing herself during her time as an idol. And she thinks that the fans could have been there for her, but like I said, the company prevented her from ever really connecting with them. She also said that the members of the group were very competitive over things that weren't really that important. The word that she uses is stupid as shit. But she basically claimed that Yezi was jealous over Cheska's English abilities because I guess she just wanted to be better than English than her. But I mean, Cheska, like I said, is Korean American. She was born in the United States, so obviously she would be. Um, and so one time, I guess, Yezi asked her to help write lyrics in English for her, and then got mad at her for being so good at English, which doesn't really make any sense. She would also get quote unquote bullied by the members if she got compliments from the higher ups in their company, and that she said it wasn't a competition to her, but it was a competition among the other members. Let's see. She also claims that Yeji apparently plagiarized from her and stole one of the lyrics that she wrote for her. Um, and she says that the company used her for her English and her talent, despite not letting her speak English as a trainee. Um, she says that she doesn't talk to any of them anymore, any of the members, that is, but that she wishes she did, and that she won't contact the members again unless they apologize to her, since she stated that she spent a lot of time apologizing to them, but they never did the same to her. Um, but yeah, she basically clarified that Jay and Yezi apparently bullied her during her time in the group, and that Chaolu is two-faced, and that Lindsay and Hemi were the only nice ones to her. Um, like I said, I will post this video so you can rewatch it if you don't understand what's going on. Anyways, so she also stated that Jay and Yezi would never apologize to her, even though she apologized to them, and that she's talked to Lindsay and Hami, but they already have friends, so she doesn't really fit in with them, I guess. Um, and apparently she talked pretty excessively about Chao Lu and how quote unquote bitchy she was. Um, but anyways. And like I said, she signed a non-disclosure agreement, but she stated that she doesn't think it's real. I hope she doesn't get into any legal trouble for saying any of this. But yeah. She stated that she had a background in dance and singing, and that she was obviously good at English, and so she felt like that made her seem like competition to the other members, and she says that she's not trying to brag. And she also stated that I believe that she only trained for 2 years, which might have been the least amount of time out of all of the members. Um, let's see. She states that she still cares about them and wants the best for them, despite being like ostracized among her members, and that even after leaving the group, that she wanted them to do well. This comment section is a mess. Anyways, it's weird because the Korean American SNSD members weren't treated like this. Maybe it's because there were more than one IDK. She, like I said, she stated that she doesn't speak for every single Korean American, and that she is sure that people like the SNSD members probably had a better experience than she did. Um, let's see. She also stated that part of the reason why fiestar, sorry, let me correct myself before I get murdered, that they disbanded because the company was just overall messy, and that there was a mess of sub-labels. And I did talk about the sub-labels in the video that I posted if you guys want to go back and learn more about that. But they basically said that the members never knew about productions or comebacks, and that they would just find out that they were having a comeback whenever the company like felt like it, I guess, like felt like telling them, and then they would just like start randomly practicing, I guess. And she also stated that she was bulimic for 6 months, and lost a lot of weight during her time as a trainee, and that Jay was supposed to be the visual, but some higher up in the company said that they should switch the visual to Cheska because of her weight loss. And so she apparently got bullied for that among the members. Um, and then she stated that she started gaining more weight after this to not be a visual, and then they debuted. And when they debuted, she was not labeled as a member, a visual in the group. Let's see. She also said that the company wanted her to get silicone implants in her chin and forehead to be more like a Barbie doll, I guess. And they also wanted to shave her jaw and reshape her nose. They also wanted to, she already got double eyelid surgery because the company forced her to, but they wanted to, I guess, do the surgery again and go even further with it. And they also wanted to give her a brow lift, but she and her parents said no. And she also says, like I said, the company forced her to get double eyelid surgery, and that she misses the way her eyes used to look prior to the surgery. She also stated that she was forced to delete all of her pictures pre-debut so that the surgery she got on her eyelids looked as natural as possible, and so that nobody would go back and find old pictures of her and be like, hey, she got surgery. She also stated that in her pre-debut videos, in their pre-debut videos as a whole group, that they were all extremely underweight. And that looking at pre-debut pics, she like stated that she was dying in one of the pictures or the videos. She stated that her bulimia ruined her body, and that, let's see, that the companies try and make, plastic surgery look as natural as possible. And that there's no K-pop idol that doesn't go through plastic surgery. Whether or not that's true, I don't know, but that's what she said. Shh. Sorry, that was my dog. Let's see. She also kept saying, I guess, throughout the live stream that if you want to be an idol, that you have to get along with the other members of the group. And she and the other members of fiestar, as I've made it clear by now, did not at all. And she said that she's mentioned the drama among the group previously on her Instagram. And that apparently one time one of the members wanted to tell bosses in the company about the issues, and Cheska was, that's a good idea, but as soon as they approached the company to confront them about it, she was the only member that spoke up, and so she looked like an asshole, and she felt that she was being backstabbed by them. She also says that she would get bullied every time they would go on Simply K-pop because she was the only one who would speak English, but she lost confidence in her English speaking abilities because, like I said, the company would not let her speak English as a trainee for some reason. And she says, she said this earlier, but she said that she still wished the best for the group after she left, and that she always wanted them to do well, despite the fact that she's saying all this shit about them now. And she says that she used to not talk about her past as a K-pop idol because it's a pretty big source of depression for her. And yeah, that's basically the whole thread. So I guess I'll read comments now and respond to them and see what you guys think. So I will post, like I said, I will post the Twitter thread and the video in the comments if you guys want to go back and watch that. Once again, credit to Candy Girls MP3 on Twitter for this thread and this whole summary of her live stream. So yeah, if you guys want to go and watch that back, you can. I will post the links in the comments, so you can do that. Once again, I take no credit for any of the like the summaries or the videos, and this is all somebody else's. So yeah. Let's see. Just to clarify, I will not be re-uploading the video. This video is to serve as an update on the video. I'm not re-uploading it. So this video will be up, this live stream will be up if you want to know an update on the scenario. But yeah, that's very unfortunate because during my research on this group, I searched high and low for reasons why Cheska left the group, and I couldn't find anything, and so I just assumed that it was like, well, I guess we'll never find out. She must have signed like a non-disclosure, and she said that she signed a non-disclosure, but she said she doesn't think it's real, which I don't really understand, I guess, because I mean, she stayed pretty quiet ever since she left fiestar, so I don't really know why she decided to come clean about it now, but I mean, I'm not judging, so. But yeah, I guess, and I was familiar with this prior to like reading this thread, but like idols being forced to get like eyelid surgery of any kind is not uncommon. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so apparently, at least among SM female idols, Silgi was the first member in, like, not the first member, but the first female idol under SM who didn't have double eyelids. But I don't know. I'm kind of confused as to why she would say something now, but I mean, at the same time, I'm not judging. I don't know. I can't even fathom what she's been through. So I can't sit here and like judge her for anything. Guys, I don't think Cheska will ever come back into the music industry. She stated that she hated music. Yeah, she stated, like I said, she had a very short-lived solo career after leaving Fiestar, and then she immediately, well, not immediately, but shortly after she quit music altogether and said that it was making her upset and that it was giving her depression. So I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't ever see her returning to the music industry. She also stated basically that she hated music in her live stream, which was, literally yesterday. Yeah. Did Cheska sue the company? No, I don't think so. She never mentioned anywhere in the live stream from what I saw that she did. Once again, the live stream is like 4 hours long, and so I wasn't about to sit there and watch it, so I just went over the summary that somebody typed out. And once again, I will link those in the description. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what to think. I mean, I feel like horrible for her, obviously. And I saw a comment earlier that's like, well, where's the proof or whatever? And I don't really think that she has proof. I mean, she did sign a non-disclosure and she stated that she would, um, I mean, I don't really know. Okay. I don't really know how she would provide proof for the things that she said because, I mean, that's not really things that you can provide proof for. But, I mean, I believe her. I personally believe her. I don't understand why she would lie. I mean, like, they're already disbanded now. She has literally nothing to gain from lying about what happened. So, I mean, I don't know. I believe her. Um, it's not like they're like this. Not like this is like SNSD or like some other like huge girl group and like somebody's lying to like get money out of the company or anything. Like the group is disbanded. But that was really heartbreaking to read because I don't know. I feel like we're all under this impression that like every single idol group gets along and like they're all friends, but like that's really not the case. And I feel bad for her that she had to endure so much of that during her time as an idol. And like it's very, I don't know, it's just very like sad to hear that, you know, you are like going to Korea to like, you know, live out your dream or whatever, and then it ends up being like squashed because of a shitty company and like because you're not getting along with your members. Yeah, she might get into a legal battle with the company. Why would she say? Why would she think the thing is fake? Hmm? Does the company have any group promoting at the moment? As I do not believe so. I think that Kakao M only has IU and another soloist who I forget the name of under their company at the moment. I do not think they have any other groups, but as I said in the video that I made about fiestar, there were other groups under their company and their fans, the fans of those other groups also heavily criticized Kakao M for not promoting them well. So did the other members talk about their experience in fiestar? Some of them did, but not really in the sort of depth that Cheska went into. Um, they talked about, you know, like not really making much money and other things like that. But aside from that, they didn't really go into as much depth as Cheska did with her analysis or her talking about her time in the group. But yeah, that's like, I don't know. That's really sad to hear, and I hope that she's doing a lot better now. Um, because she stated before that it wasn't really like being an idol, I guess. I don't know. But there are other groups. I mean, this isn't like a super uncommon thing, obviously. There are other groups who have been, how should I say this? Who have been, you know, rumored to have not gotten along. So, but I don't know. This is just. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Anyways. Oh my gosh, okay. Comms are lagging, I guess. Okay, I don't understand why people are talking about Red Velvet. I mean, you could blame Cheska for being sensitive after all that experience being a foreign trainee. I would not call Cheska sensitive. If what she's saying is true, I don't think that she's sensitive at all. But I don't know. I feel if what she's saying is true, I feel bad for her, and I don't know. I just hope that she eventually gets to the point where, you know, this isn't hurting her the way it seems to be now. But I hope she's doing better now. Did you stand fiestar? No, I never stand them. By the time I got into K-pop, they were already disbanded. This may be a dumb question, but would the company sue her if she said this about them? I mean, I honestly don't know. It depends on whether or not they find out what she said about them. I guess she did say that she signed a non-disclosure, but that she doesn't think it's real. But we'll see. Oh, apparently, Cheska also posted something on her Instagram about fiestar. Let me download it and see if I can read this. Um, okay, so she's a very jealous girl. I'm reading Cheska's post on Instagram, by the way. It's deleted now, but it's basically this, so I'm reading it. Um, it said she's a very jealous girl, always jealous, very stubborn, tries her best to be better than others. She's all into rivalry, very competitive. The other members and I let her be who she was, but the other members didn't let me be who I was. I didn't understand. But anyways, she's smart. People change. I'm sure her personality is different today. Hopefully, lol, sorry. Some people just don't click, you know. But anyways, she's gonna succeed no matter what because I saw that in her. She has what it takes. I believe in her. She is strong and doesn't let anything get in the way. I wish the best for her. Again, anyways, she called me and asked me to help her with English lyrics. Okay, so this is about Yezi then. Again, all the English in her lyrics back in the start days was by me, basically. She told me what type of lyrics she wanted to write, so I came up with, "It doesn't matter if you don't like me, if you think I'm yours, you're wrong, bite me." She said thanks, told me she'd call again, and was like, "Let's meet up and get coffee sometimes." I was like, "Hell yeah." She hung up and never called me again. Found out one more, saw the lyrics, and was like, "Hey, she used it on there, haha, but yeah." I could have called her, I know, but the whole group being left out the whole being left out of the group is just too strong. I never liked people who were good at being two-faced, having a mask on or fake. It's what I felt like from her and Jay. Comes from help and nothing else. They are two strong, beautiful women who deserve to reach their goals. They work really hard, too hard that they don't have time to care for anyone but themselves. No hate, just telling facts. I honestly don't care about them, but I wish the best for them. A lot of people look up to them. I'm just trying my best to let go of what was keeping me down. I feel that me writing this will help me move on and fight depression and people understand why I left Fiestar. I wanted to make my music, yeah. But that wasn't the whole story. I mostly wanted to say sorry to my fans, but leaving out talking about the members wouldn't explain why I left because that was the reason why I left. The reason I cried when I left Fiestar is because no matter how hard I've tried to fit in, nothing worked. I was sorry to the fans. I was going to miss everyone. Being the one who went up and said sorry first, even if it wasn't my fault for the millionth time, was enough. I didn't want to deal with it again. I wanted to fight my depression before anything else. I'm sorry everyone for this long note, lol. I'm happy now. I spoke as what burdened me. I spoke what was a burden to me. This is the start of my path to being happy again. Thank you to everyone who supported me for being me. Thank you to everyone who helped me to fight my depression. I love y'all. Oh my gosh, wow. That was long. Yes? I know. That is a lot. Mom, what are you doing?
Giving you some shine.
Mother.
To your hair.
Anyways.
Oh, I had a great idea.
What?
For your writing submission for that position.
Anyway, Mom, I'm literally live right now.
Oh.
Can you please stop grooming me? Anyways. But yeah. That's really sad. If I don't know, this is very shocking, I guess. I mean, I always sort of figured they didn't have the best relationship as none of the members really kept in contact with each other from what I know, but that's just really sad. But I mean, I don't really know. But that sucks. I mean, it seemed like if what she's saying is true, like she wanted to get closer to the members, but um, the other members, Jay and Yezi, really didn't care for that. So that really sucks if what happened is the truth. But I mean, I hope she doesn't get into any legal trouble for it. But I mean, if you guys don't have anything else to add or anything else to say, like, I guess I'll end this live then, because some of y'all in the comments are literally just. I should really just start to turn off comments on live streams. But anyways, if none of you have anything else to say, I think I'll end this live. So, oops. Alright, well, bye.